Chosen one, hear this. The appointed hour has arrived, and it carries a date, a marker etched into time. September 22nd is not just another turn of the calendar. It is a line in eternity, a divine intersection where destiny meets preparation. You did not stumble here by chance, nor did these words fall before your eyes by coincidence. This is alignment, not accident. The doors that were locked have opened, the delays that haunted you have dissolved, and the moment you've longed for is here. The call is simple, but urgent. Wake up. This is not a rehearsal. This is not a test. This is your season to rise without apology. Seal this moment with a sign of agreement. Write 777 in declaration. Release your wishes in faith and watch as they ascend like sparks into the heavens, returning to you multiplied. 777 is completion, the ending of cycles, the closing of chapters, the signal that you are stepping into something new and unstoppable. September 22nd is the hour of awakening, and the call is ringing across your spirit. Stand up, chosen one, for the appointed hour has arrived. The appointed hour is not ordinary. It is not simply another morning, another season, or another day to pass unnoticed. It is the culmination of everything you have endured and everything you have been prepared for. Like rivers flowing underground, unseen yet gathering strength, your years of waiting have been converging toward this moment. Every heartbreak, every delay, every closed door was not waste, but alignment. You were not denied, you were refined. The soil that held you was not a grave, but a womb. The tension that stretched you was not cruelty, but preparation. Just as a bow must be pulled back before release, your life was stretched to the breaking point, so that when release came, it would come with unstoppable force. The appointed hour is convergence, where endurance meets manifestation, where hidden labor bursts into visible fruit. Nothing is wasted here. Everything has been working together to position you for this moment. The appointed hour does not arrive with silence. It comes like the blast of a trumpet, a sound so loud it shakes sleepers from their slumber and rattles chains off bound hearts. For too long, chosen ones have lived beneath their design, quieted by fear, lulled by discouragement, and chained by doubt. But now, the trumpet is sounding. Can you feel it? That stirring in your chest, that trembling in your spirit, that pull you cannot explain. It is the sound of destiny's trumpet. It calls, no more waiting, no more doubting, no more delay. Rise now. In ancient times, trumpets announced victory, summoned warriors, and marked sacred festivals. Today, it announces your awakening. You cannot ignore its sound. You cannot roll over and return to slumber. The trumpet has sounded, and the time to rise has come. To wake up does not mean to become someone you've never been. It means to embrace who you always were. Awakening strips away the lies of unworthiness, the chains of fear, and the dust of discouragement. It means moving from someday into today. Waking up is dragging buried dreams into the light, unleashing hidden talents, and speaking with the voice you once silenced. It is the declaration, "This is me, chosen, appointed, alive, and unapologetic." Awakening is not invention, it is revelation. It is standing in front of the mirror and recognizing yourself again, free of the layers of fear and doubt. To wake up is to step boldly into the fullness of who you already are. And once awake, you can never return to slumber. Your awakening is not for you alone. When you rise, others rise with you. Families shift, communities transform, and generations yet unborn are rerouted because you dared to awaken. Like ripples spreading across still water, your obedience creates motion far beyond your own reach. Opportunities open not only for you, but for everyone tied to your destiny. Doors swing wide, not because you forced them, but because alignment recognizes you now. Blessings that hovered above, waiting for your vibration to shift, descend at last. This is the chain reaction of awakening. Your courage becomes their map. Your yes becomes their open door. Your rise becomes their inheritance. Your awakening multiplies. The appointed hour is urgent. Tomorrow is not promised. Opportunities alive today will not linger forever. The call is clear. Move now. Speak the words. Launch the vision. Build the dream. Pursue the purpose that has pressed against your spirit. You have imagined long enough, planned long enough, postponed long enough. Procrastination is a thief, and hesitation its accomplice. They rob chosen ones of their appointed moments. The appointed hour does not whisper politely. It commands boldly. Do it now. This is not panic. This is clarity. Urgency is the recognition that time is precious, and destiny does not delay for indecision. If you act now, this moment will transform everything. If you hesitate, it may pass you by. Rise with urgency. Awakening always demands a shift in identity. The old self, the one chained to past failures, crushed under shame, or trapped by fear, cannot step into this new season. That self must die quietly. In its place rises the awakened you, bold, clear, and unstoppable. Awakening does not erase scars, it redefines them. What once marked you as broken now testifies to your strength. What once whispered failure now declares survival. You are no longer asking if you are chosen. You are living as the chosen. And once this shift happens, there is no return. You cannot unknow your worth. You cannot fit back into the box of smallness. Awakening is permanent identity transformation. The appointed hour is catalytic, not comfortable. Awakening unsettles everything familiar. The comfort zones that once soothed now feel suffocating. Routines that once sustained now feel hollow. This discomfort is not punishment, it is growth. Like a bird pushed from the nest, you may feel unready, but destiny knows your wings are stronger than you realize. Awakening pushes you into flight. It strips away excuses, removes crutches, and demands you move. The unease you feel is evidence that you are being stretched into new dimensions. You do not need the full map before you step. Awakening unfolds one act of courage at a time. Discomfort is simply proof that you are expanding. When the appointed hour comes, what was hidden in your life is revealed. Suddenly, scattered fragments begin to align. The heartbreaks that seemed cruel now show themselves as training. The betrayals that stung now reveal themselves as redirection. The silence you despised now proves to be incubation. Nothing was wasted. Every fragment has meaning. Every season had purpose. And now, the revelation is clear. It all prepared you for this moment. What once looked like chaos now looks like choreography. Awakening is the unveiling of hidden purpose, and once you see it, you cannot unsee. The appointed hour destroys illusions. For years, you may have believed the lies, that you were too weak, too late, too broken, too unqualified. These illusions kept you asleep. But now, awakening shines light on the truth. You already carry what you need. You do not need perfect conditions. You do not need universal approval. The universe does not reward flawless people. It responds to awakened people. The fog of illusion clears, and clarity emerges. You are ready. You are enough. The only thing missing was your willingness. And now you are willing. In the appointed hour, Destiny accelerates. Time bends. What once dragged slowly now races forward. Doors open suddenly. Opportunities multiply quickly. The years of hidden labor burst into visible harvest. This acceleration is not random. It is the fruit of seeds planted in obscurity. Every sacrifice, every prayer, every act of faith in silence now blooms in public. Acceleration is divine response, not luck. It is heaven's way of ensuring you arrive where you are meant to be. This is why everything feels like it is moving quickly. You are not behind, you are catching up to alignment. Awakening is not only privilege, it is responsibility. Once awake, you cannot go back to smallness. You cannot shrink to make others comfortable. You cannot dim your light to ease the insecurity of those around you. Awakening demands boldness, discipline, and focus. It calls you to cut off distractions, to step out of draining cycles, to steward your gifts with care. Awakening is not about you alone. It is about everyone connected to you. To awaken is to carry light for others still in darkness. To awaken is to live with accountability. The responsibility is heavy, but it is holy. Do not be surprised when doors open that look intimidating. Opportunities may appear larger than you can handle, but this is the test of readiness. Destiny never asks if you feel fully prepared. It asks if you will move anyway. Readiness is not measured by certainty, but by faith. Courage is not absence of fear. It is action in spite of it. Strength does not arrive before the step. It comes as you step. The appointed hour tests you with doors that seem too big precisely to prove that your faith is enough. If you wait until you feel ready, you will wait forever. Readiness is revealed in movement. Your awakening is not about you alone. It carries generational consequence. Families will shift because of your courage. Communities will transform because of your obedience. Generations not yet born will live differently because you awakened in this hour. Awakening ripples across timelines, rewriting legacies and opening doors for others. Your yes is not small. It echoes into history. This is why the appointed hour is sacred. It is not about your story only. It is about stories yet unwritten. Your obedience now becomes the key to doors others will walk through. The appointed hour shifts not only you, but the atmosphere around you. Authority rests on you differently now. People will notice your presence before you speak. Rooms will shift when you enter. Some will rally in support, while others will resist. Do not fear resistance. It is confirmation. Awakening disturbs stagnation, and stagnation always resists. Opposition proves you are aligned. You no longer live under old rules. You carry new authority, and the atmosphere bends to it. Walk boldly, chosen one. The shift is real. There is a difference between urgency and desperation. Desperation scrambles in panic, fueled by fear. Urgency moves with clarity, fueled by alignment. Desperation says, if I don't act, I will lose everything. Urgency says, because this moment is sacred, I cannot delay. The appointed hour demands urgency, not chaos. Move quickly, but move intentionally. Replace someday with today. Dreams must become steps. Visions must become action. Desperation drains, urgency empowers. The appointed hour rewards those who move with urgency, not panic. Awakening is not invention. It is return. It is remembering who you always were before doubt buried you, before rejection scarred you, before failure silenced you. Deep down, you knew you were meant for more. Those childhood dreams were not fantasies. They were seeds. The appointed hour waters those seeds. It strips away layers of fear and reveals your true design again. Awakening is not becoming someone new. It is becoming who you always were. It is the return to original design. Excuses cannot survive in the appointed hour. Too old, too young, too broken, too late. Lies. Destiny is not defined by age, approval, or credentials. It is defined by alignment. And you are aligned now. Your scars prove survival. Your struggles prove strength. Your past proves resilience. You are not behind. You are exactly on time. Excuses were chains that only bound you while you were asleep. Awakening burns them away. The only thing required now is your yes. Excuses are over. Alignment has come. Awakening stretches you into new dimensions. Growth never feels comfortable. It feels like pressure, like being pulled beyond your limits. But pressure is proof of expansion. You are being enlarged to carry blessings greater than what your old self could hold. Diamonds are formed under pressure, and so are chosen ones. Do not mistake unease for danger. The discomfort you feel is destiny stretching you. Expansion is uncomfortable, but it is necessary. You are being prepared for abundance. The appointed hour rearranges your relationships. Destiny-aligned people enter. Mentors, allies, voices that confirm your rise. At the same time, misaligned connections begin to exit. Do not fight this pruning. Some departures will hurt, but they are protection. Not everyone can travel with you into this season. Every separation clears space for divine connections. Awakening changes not just you, but your circle. Trust the exits. Embrace the arrivals. Alignment is at work. Chosen one, the appointed hour has come. September 22nd is more than a date. It is a declaration. The trumpet has sounded. The doors are open. The atmosphere is alive. This is not someday. This is not tomorrow. This is now. Rise boldly. Step into destiny without hesitation. As you move, strength will meet you. As you act, clarity will sharpen. As you walk, revelation will unfold. The world is not waiting passively. It is aching for your awakening. This is not chance. This is alignment. The appointed hour belongs to you. Wake up, chosen one, and step forward, for nothing will ever be the same again.